The FBI arrested a Milwaukee judge for allegedly interfering with an ICE arrest last week. I'm Stephanie Liebergen, and you are on the scene. Judge Hannah Dugan appeared in federal court earlier today and has since been released. Her next court appearance is May 15th. FBI Director Kash Patel made the announcement of her arrest in a post on X. And it marks an escalation in the Trump administration's sweeping immigration enforcement policies. Milwaukee County Executive David Crowley held a press conference on the arrest earlier today.
I am extremely concerned about the Trump administration's continued intentions to instill fear and hostility across the community, especially among our judges who are tasked with the important role of interpreting and upholding our laws. The example being made of Judge Dugan's case speaks directly to the concerns being raised about targeting individuals throughout our judicial systems across our country.
Let's bring in Scripps News Group's Jenna Ray, who is live for us in Milwaukee. So, Jenna, what can you tell us about what exactly happened at the courthouse today?
Stephanie, we're still learning and piecing all of the details together, but what we know now is that Judge Dugan was arrested around 8:30 this morning. Senior law enforcement officials telling us that it happened at the Milwaukee courthouse, but outside the courthouse in a parking lot. We're told that she never even made it in the building, and as you mentioned, she was taken into custody by federal agents, brought to the federal courthouse here in Milwaukee. She had an initial appearance around 10:30 this morning, and then we were actually able to catch her leaving the federal courthouse around 11:15. She walked out of the building, took about 3 steps, got into a car that was waiting for her, and then left.
What is she being charged with, and what other details do we know from some of the charging documents we've seen today?
So there's a criminal complaint that's been released by the feds that says that she was charged with obstructing or impeding a proceeding by a department or agency. So federal agents are saying that this all stems back to an incident that happened on April 18th, where federal agents went into the Milwaukee courthouse to try and arrest Eduardo Flores Ruiz. The criminal complaint states that federal agents were there to arrest him because he has battery and abuse charges, and prosecutors say he is here illegally. Now, the criminal complaint states that these agents walked into the courthouse, they identified themselves, and were let up to Judge Dugan's courtroom. After that, we're told, the criminal complaint says that Dugan was made aware that these federal agents were outside her courtroom. She stopped her current court proceedings that were happening, walked out, talked with those agents, and then brought those agents into Chief Judge Carl Ashley's back room where they had some sort of discussion. The complaint lays out that at some point in time, witnesses actually saw Judge Dugan leave Judge Ashley's room, went out of the room into the courtroom where witnesses say she escorted Flores Ruiz out of the room. Then federal agents say that he tried to flee and they ran after him, caught him, and then ended up arresting him. Again, this all happened on April 18th, which federal agents say is leading to the charges that Judge Dugan is facing today.
So what happens now? Do we expect the judge to return to the bench before her next hearing in May?
So we did ask some of these questions, Stephanie, to David Crowley, the county executive, earlier today. He told us and referred us to Judge Ashley, and Judge Ashley says that he cannot comment on any pending or impending court proceedings, but did make it clear that Judge Dugan's court proceedings moving forward will be taken care of by another judge and, quote, covered as needed. Stephanie.
Jenna Ray, reporting for us live from Milwaukee. Thank you so much for breaking all of this down for us.